Treat a man as he is and make him worse. Treat a man as he could be and you make him what he should be. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, most welcome guest. I am Emmanuel Shedipo. Tonight I'll be talking to you about the philosophy of a mentor. The philosophy of a mentor named Curry. I'll be sharing with you the capacity of Curry. Curry was a very successful businessman and he had a lot of belief system. And tonight I'll be sharing with you 4 of those beliefs. The first belief Curry had was that failure was a choice. So Curry never failed. He believed to fail you must need to quit or not learn from your experience. Curry was a firm believer that all your experiences are currency, they're coin. We use them to negotiate our future. So Curry never failed. He had challenges, but he rose above his challenges. He learned and got better. The second belief Curry had was test everything, assume nothing. Curry believed assumption is a sign of laziness. So he tested everything. If I told you words have a direct relationship with behavior, words are the only thing we have to express and to interpret our world. A poor vocabulary has a direct relationship with behavior. If I said, the poorer your vocab, generally the poorer your behavior. Is that a fact? Will you test it? I'll share with you the third principle Curry had, belief, philosophy. Curry's philosophy was to seek out great teachers and be a good listener. Curry was always looking for feedback about his position as a leader, as a marketer, as a public speaker. Curry was never ashamed to look dumb in front of his teacher. He believed a teacher shortens your life cycle of any project. He believed that you could have the right numbers to a safe, but with the wrong sequence, you won't get the safe opened. That reminds me of an event some time ago. I was trying for several weeks and even months to be on the first page of Google, to even get listed on Google. It took months, weeks, I was no close to it. Then I met a great teacher. He gave me a book. And within a week, for my keyword, for my niche, I was on the front page, not just the front page, I was number 1 on Google. It took me weeks on my own with no success. And the final belief Curry had was persistent. Curry, for a long time, believed he worked harder and longer than everybody else around him. Until he looked deeper and he found that people like him and his mentors all had a unique story of persistence. That reminds me of an ancient bamboo tree. For 5 years, this bamboo tree of weeding, of watering, of pruning, did not grow. Then in 6 weeks, it grew 90 feet tall, 2.5 feet a day. You can literally hear it grow. A true story, an ancient bamboo. But the question I have this evening is, did it grow in 5 years? Or did it grow in 6 weeks? Does anyone have a clue? Very close. It grew in 5 years, but in 5 years it was taking roots to withstand its height. Because in 6 weeks it grew taller than every other tree in the forest. What I'm trying to say is that we should always make mental deposit, emotional deposit, spiritual deposit into our bank account, upon which much later we can withdraw. I've shared this principle of Curry's with you because it was a very, very successful man, Mr. Toastmaster.